on the last video. Okay. And so it continues. Huh. So, guess I'll be going? Eh. Can I go back out here? Am I stuck? Am I never leaving Molly's room? Is this my new... Oh. Neko? There was a Neko-chan. Molly.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Well, that's just sad, but kind of sweet. There's a lot of birds. Oh boy.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great-Grandma Edie had a lot of birds. She had a rob, a lurpy, a purply, a perpy. That one didn't have a name. A bob, a burpy, and a derpy. Wow, they're like the dwarves.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, that makes sense. You see, I mentioned the dwarves, and now I actually see the fucking dwarves. Wow. Alright. Well, good job me for putting things together.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
That's my great-grandma. She wouldn't move a muscle because she was lazy.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
That's fair. You want to be your own person.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Well, that's how you get on tabloids. No one wants that.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
She did a damn good job of what she had, but I guess she's not around to finish it. That sucks.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin? Odin. Oh, yeah.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
What? Oh, I gotta keep going.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Well, he sailed with the house? Oh, he was a bit weird.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Well, that happens.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
I miss these things. I used to have these when... Oh, God, wrong button. Like, do I just... There we go. They were fun.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I don't think there's anything wrong with your family. I think you're just not thinking enough. Think harder. That's such a good bird. Both birds. Both the finches. I'm going to assume they're finches. I'm not really professional when it comes to knowing birds. But, you know, I try my best.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
You're only as young as you feel. That's not true. It's whatever's on your driver's license. Yo, that's a nice shag carpet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I mean, Kay had a nice taste, if you ask me. They got bubbles? I see. When you're older, you kind of need that for bathing. Don't want to fall and stuff. I get you. Open sesame.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Is it this?
It's in the last place you would look.
Here.
It isn't in the cupboard.
Here?
It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Neat. Huh. Well, whoever put all this together was very talented.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, is this what they called, like, I think I call it the red room? I think it is called the red room, because there's the light, and it's red, and you use it to help develop film, images, pictures. Strong sculpt. Don't need it, though. Don't breathe it, either. Oh, just go forward. All right. Milton. Hey. That's a nice chair. I'd take that chair. I'd sit in it. Oh, this is the room that he shared. It's a nice room. I gotta say, I like it a lot.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, man. They want me to go up there. Do I have to? I just want to bunk over here. This place looks great. I don't want to learn sad stories. I don't want to turn into an anamorph again. Actually,
I guess my
do.
grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Let's be space.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Push me. Please. My leg's broken. I need your help.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Are we about to jump? Yes?
Calvin, dinner's ready.
Okay, Mom.
Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh, God. Oh, God, don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
told him going around was impossible.
Oh, God. No, this is really dangerous.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, God, no. This is how you die.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Sorry,
Maybe if
Mom.
the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh, God.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, shit, I did it. Oh, God, I won't stop.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but like, you don't do it. Jesus. I remember when I was a kid, there was a kid in my class, and the bigger kids pushed him on the swing so much that he, like, went vertical and fell on top of the bar.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That would be really sad to sleep on that side. But he fell on top of the bar and he fucked up his shoulder. It was really bad and the kids got in trouble. Oh, Willikers.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Where'd he sleep? Probably in the army place. Hey. Oh. That's a neat thing. Butterfly. There you go. Whoever constructed this is a very talented architect or man. I still say the whole place is dangerous.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Bellies? What's... Hang on a second. Give me just a second here. Oh my god, you're pregnant, aren't you? That's a belly tum. That's a belly tum of a person who has a little finch in there. You got a little finch, he's just chirping around. That's adorable. What's its name? What gender? We'll call it Edie. Even if it's
Growing
a boy.
up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Well, I mean... it's just fact at that point, but... You know.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh god, yeah, it must be fucking terrible. I would hate that.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Ooh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Dude, you want me to? I got you. Here.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Rick? Rick? Oh. Rick?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh no. Can I swing with it? Rick! I'm gonna fuck you up, Rick, for playing pranks, man. Yeah! Alright, I'm coming! Oh, what the hell?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Jesus! What the fuck? You haven't caught him yet? That's nuts! Rick? It's okay. What?
Finch rattled and grew still.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Bridge.
Oh dear!
Hey-ya!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Oh.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
God damn it, Walter. Alright. Who put this skeleton up? Sweet-ass Halloween decks, though. I'll give you that much. Hang on a second. Yeah. What? Hold on. Hey! My controller's plugged in and makes vibrations. So pull that out. Oh, God. Okay, we're good? We're good? Yeah! Alright. Walter, are you dead? I hope not. No, we're fine. Walter? Oh. Hey-ya! It's alright. Killed the ghost phantom. Don't you worry, buddy. Little bucko. I'm gonna be the best goddamn babysitter sister you've ever had. Whew. Walter?
Are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Kill him! Okay.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Okay. Walter, I hope you're not dead, buddy. Hang on a second. Alright. Let's get out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, we could sneak up. Oh, hold on a second. Is the little buddy in here? Where the heck is it? Yeah, do we go out here? Do we go through Molly's door and come behind him and kick his butt?
Thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
You're right. You're right. We're gonna come behind him and destroy him with our powers.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeah.
she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Go down there. We gotta finish the job. It turns out it's Walter. That'd be scary. Walter grew up very fast. He wouldn't do that. Alright, I'm coming for you. Hang on. Alright, just checking. Where you at? Oh!
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Uh-oh. Is it Rich? Or Rick? Is it Rich? It was Rick. It was Rick! Rick! Are you here?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That was fucked up.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
But you're right, like, someone wrote a really fucked up comic about a real person. Like, they comicified a real person's death in that form. What? That was fucked up, man. Well, that's probably really not safe to eat now. I don't know why they left the food in there. That's how you get bugs. Not the bunny. I'm talking about that bad shit. But I did learn something from there. That music box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. Don't tell me you left the ear in the music box, Mom. That's kind of weird. Don't be weird. You can be okay and not weird at the same time, if you want. But who am I to judge? Family. Alright. Here we go. Don't give me an ear. Don't give me an ear. Thank you. Nice key. Buy box. Okay. That doesn't look so bad. Pool. I'm bad at it, but I like it. One of those things that I wish I was better, but yeah, whatever.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, this is where Dad liked to fiddle with stuff. I think it was Dad, right? Sven was Dad? I could be wrong. More dwarves. There's a dragon head. Yeah.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Maybe they were snack cakes. I know how that is.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Hiding snack cakes for herself for later. Keeping them from the kids.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Apparently she had a sweet fridge with a secret compartment. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It is pitch black. Holy frick. I can't see a darn thing. Hey! Now we're good.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Did he go down here into the catacombs?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
The catacombs? Nice! We have a fallout shelter.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Yo, the pattern is we had a swiggity ton of grape jelly. And beans, of course.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Hey, Walt.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
I mean, at least we got sweet jams, Walt.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Are you sure?
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
You're not wrong there, buddy. I mean, these canned peaches, they definitely help.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I don't know about the friendly bit, but I get what you mean. Have some peaches, bud.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
You've been down here for 30 years.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I mean, all right. If you insist. It goes further down. Yo, there's a lot of books down here.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I'm sorry. Potato... Oh, ketchup. Gotcha. And pork chunkies. It sounds gross. What is this, soup? Pea soup. Ew. Huh. Cereal. Probably stale.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Oh. This is where you threw it all away? Threw all the food away? Oh. Oh, we're gonna break you down.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Nah. You'll be fine.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yo, wait.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
connected to a railroad.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, I got a weird fan.